with Erik and Fitz. Alright, the race has started. Two really good players. I think Fitz has a 1041. Erik's PB's 1052. Actually, no. Fitz has a 10. He got a 1039. So, we got good runs. So Erik gets 361, Fitz with the 360. And I think Erik might have the ability to do shell jump. So we'll see if he can save that lag. It is Paco. Paco has become the face of a... Well, it's a bit different. Because I think Fitz got better in the tournament. It's just that in Paco's case he didn't submit a time. So neither of them got shell jump, and it looks like Erik is gonna have to deal with a bit of a extra lag there because he had 2 coin blocks. So he's got 7 in the tens digit. It's a strong first room of Iggy's Castle from both of them. So both of them finishing up with the 241. So solid 323 fade out from both of them. So solid World 1 so far. Neck and neck here. Now the winner, very conveniently, will face Paco. So both of them finishing up DP1 with the 361. So Fitz having a very nice donut secret. Eric had a little bit of trouble with the P-switch. Just hitting the P-switch can be a little bit difficult to control. He had a 255, and Fitz optimal 258. So it's gonna be the first, like, lead at all for Fitz. It's been so close. Fitz also barely missing the 369 door entry. So Fitz has a 338 for the ghost house. Eric has a 337. It's getting it's gonna be pretty close here. We'll see what happens in Star World 1. Get after Super M37 Smash Olas. Fitz rocking it with 290 zips. Eric gets 289. So Fitz with a good 192 for the key. Eric had a little bit of mishap. He dropped the key, so he got 190. So good Star World 4s from everyone, so we're gonna be going into Bowser. We'll see what happens here. Fitz with a good lead. About a room ahead of Eric. And he's gonna go for the door 5 boost. Fitz with a very nice sticky fly set up. It's actually saves you from having to deal with that one Mecha Koopa that likes to take away your cape. But Eric gets it anyway. It's a good first phase of cape kill from both runners. It's really interesting to see how Fitz doesn't actually drop the Mecha Koopa for ball skip. He does he doesn't fly up. Probably something that he gets from his probably a skill that he still has from his No Cape days. Alright, so Fitz has a really good race 1, 1044 on his stream. Alright, so good run from Fitz. Eric finishes up 1056. Race 2 will begin soon. So race 2 is off. Fitz in the lead by 1 game. Wins this one, he gets the whole thing. And then move on to face Paco. Alright, let's see who's gonna go for shell jump. And, neither of them get it. So Eric actually, fell in the water an extra time, so he went to 274. So Fitz in a little bit of a tragedy there. So he lost fire in the Iggy fight because he was doing the butt slide. And I think he slid up into Iggy. So Eric's gonna have a little bit of a lead here now going to World 2. So I want to see what Fitz is gonna do, because he's definitely gonna play a little bit differently. Is he still gonna go for the cape? Probably. But I don't know if he's gonna ever try to get back the flower. Or if he's just going to go with door 7 in Bowser. So Eric with a 362. And Fitz only got a 361 in DP1, so Eric still got a lead here. DS1. Alright, that's weird. Eric started jumping too late in phase 1 of Bowser, so he actually got hit on the way up, as opposed to, I think, probably going too early and you get hit by Bowser on the way down. So that's strange. So Fitz coming up on the final hit here. So Eric actually had the lead for most of the race. I think Fitz had a bit of issues and Iggy, I think, is also having problems with zips, and without a fire flower, Eric actually had the lead going into Bowser, but since he lost his cape, that's what allowed Fitz to take the lead in the win. So Fitz takes this 2-0. And he's gonna face Paco, which is that actually might be exciting to see. Looking at the challenge. Yeah, he's gonna have that. He's gonna have to play that match by tomorrow. It's definitely happening.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hey, thank you very much for the commentary
Fitz
and what for the restream as well.
That was a very good first race you did there, Fitz.
Yeah, let's focus on the first race.
Yeah. What happened in Iggy?
Wow, you know, this tournament I've lost I don't want to exaggerate, at least twice as much time in the Iggy fight as anywhere else in the run. I was going to say 10 times as much. After it happened the first time, it became this kind of weird thing that I choke on. That time it wasn't that. I wasn't nervous. I just wasn't paying attention. I looked over at the telly. I forgot that I had to buffer the fire and down, and I just wasn't ready. Really stupid. The rest of the run wasn't great either. Something I definitely need to work on. When things don't go well, capacity to fall apart a bit. I thought if I nail the zips, maybe I can catch up. And it was one of the worst zips that has ever happened. And then it's still, it was really exciting. I thought I was gradually creeping up. And then I saw entering dark room, it was really close. And I nailed the dark room. But I still think I was slightly behind, maybe retime territory if we'd both got good fights. But it looked like Eric was ahead.
Yeah, he was ahead going in the Bowser. Did you ever consider doing any risky strats to catch up?
Yes, I did. I was going to ask chat as well, and I completely forgot. I wanted to do, I don't know if it's called this, Retro Bob SW4. I think Retro Bob made it up. The fast way to get cape in SW4. Bit risky, but I've forgotten the slower way to get cape in SW4 now. So I was going to have to go for that, and I just forgot. I just did the normal strat, and that probably saved me, to be honest, because I could have ended up dying trying that.
Yeah.
Or even if I didn't die, I might not have got the feather, lost a second or so. Then Eric wouldn't have been under pressure, would have nailed the Bowser, and I would have lost that way. So it kind of worked out, I guess. But yeah, hopefully more races like the first race going forward.
What do you think about Paco?
An interesting one. Really looking forward to it. Hopefully can get that done at the weekend, over this weekend, if he's around.
Do you think you could beat Paco?
Oh sure. It could go either way. I don't know what Paco's PB is, but I think it's a fair bit slower than mine. But if I race like the second race, then I've lost. If I race like the first race, then I've got a pretty good chance. 10:44 is pretty solid in a race. So could definitely go either way.
Definitely. Everyone, don't forget, tomorrow night is prime time SMW action between the number 1 seed, the number 2 seed, the number 3 seed, and the number 4 seed, the semifinals. It should be at least 2 hours of Super Mario World. So if you ever wanted to watch this game that long, you can. Now you can. Be sure to sub and spread your Super M37s, not only in this chat, but everywhere else. And also Big Jeb. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Cheers. Bye, guys.